Hey Glow Church family, Pastor Christy and I are so excited to welcome you back to Ralston High School this Sunday, 10 o'clock, for our first corporate service in 4 months. I am so excited. I have such anticipation in my heart. I know Pastor Christy does too. We can't wait to see your smiling faces. And so we wanted to give you a little bit of instruction on how things are going to go as you return back to church this Sunday. You know, we've been operating in faith and in wisdom. We've worked very closely with the Ralston Public High School District and some other leaders within our church to ensure that we have all of the safety measurements in place, that we are keeping the facility clean. There'll be custodians on site, everything, so that this is a safe, clean, and effective environment for you and for your family. But because of some of the measurements being taken, it requires us to make some adjustments and work our way back towards some things that were before. And so things are going to look a little bit different as we come back here really July and into August. And so here are some instructions we want to give you and your family. First of all, when you arrive, we want to let you know that we will be meeting in the cafe on the back side of the high school. And so when you bring your vehicle, park your vehicle in the parking lot behind the high school, our team is going to welcome you in. And we're going to take you right in through the cafeteria, restrooms, everything right there will be available for you and your family. It'll just be on the different side of the building that we're used to. Our team has also been asked by the high school to do a quick temperature check of everybody that comes through the door. And so everybody that's 100.4 or below, you are welcome to come in. We're going to check and make sure you're symptom-free, that you're feeling good, once again to ensure we have a great environment of health for you and for your family. Entering into the cafeteria is going to be a great place and space for us to social distance effectively, as we'll have round tables available for you and for your family. We're still going to have praise and worship, a power-packed message. The setting is just going to look a little different. And so one more thing I want to make sure you know is that we will not be having coffee or beverages or treats served at this time. We're looking forward to that in the future. So you are welcome to bring your coffee and your drinks. And then finally, we want to encourage you to wear a mask when you come. Myself, Pastor Christy, when we're not teaching our team, we will be wearing masks. And so they're not required, but we highly encourage. And so we will have masks available for you and for your family as you enter into the building this Sunday. And so we are excited to welcome you back into God's house. One more thing, if you're not able to, we want you and your family, if you're not comfortable coming yet, or you're dealing with some symptoms or unable to get back in person quite yet, with the expectation that you will be returning, we don't want to leave you out. And so we're continuing to offer our service online. We're going to pre-record a message, and that message is going to air live on Facebook or through our website every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. for you to continue to stay engaged with us, with the idea that we're going to see you real soon.
So let's talk about children's ministry for a moment. You know, we are diligently working with our children's ministry team and building and growing that to even a greater team so we can provide a very safe environment for you to bring your children. However, for the month of July, children's ministry is not going to be provided to allow us some extra time to watch those guidelines as they come through our state. But let me explain to you how this is going to work. If you are bringing your children to church, we have round tables set up in the cafeteria. There will be activity packets provided for the children so they have something to do. You are welcome to bring a device with some earbuds or some headphones if you think that's going to help your child. But we are creating a family-friendly environment. Listen,
Yes.
We understand that we're coming back with a lot of adjustments and changes, and by no means do we expect children to be able to come back and sit still and quiet for the whole service. So just understand that children are welcome, and we are going to do everything that we possibly can to make an incredible experience for them as well until the children's ministry reopens. If your little ones just will not sit still, we will continue to provide online children's ministry at home for you, so you can do that distraction free. We love every part of the family, and we are working with wisdom and diligence to make this comeback as smooth as it possibly can. And listen, just from our hearts, we know that there are some comforts that are going to be removed, but ultimately the Word of God talks about not forsaking assembly, and we know so many people are just hungry for human contact again and worshiping together. So while we may have to do that in some social distancing and some adjustments being made, just know from our heart, we're just excited to get back with people.
Yes.
And we're going to do whatever it takes to continue in that kind of environment, so we can just be around each other again. But we're going to continue to watch the numbers, to operate with wisdom, and to do everything that we can to create the environment so you can worship worry-free.
Yeah, so we just want to say thank you for being full of faith with us and full of flexibility too. You know, it's an exciting time that we're in right now. It's unprecedented. And you know what? When we operate in faith and we bring people in, we know that God has something huge, and that the future of Glow Church and the future of your family is in the hands of God right now. And so thank you so much for operating in that vein with us. We can't wait to see you this weekend. We are praying for you and your family. Listen, don't let anything keep you from being in the house of God this Sunday. Let's get back in that habit. Let's start exercising those muscles again and see what God can do in and through all of us together to advance His kingdom and see lives changed. We love you. You're amazing. Have a great rest of your week. Ready, set, glow.